Been speaking since lockdown and all the rest of it to numerous people of the great and the good of Irish entertainment from all over the place in Ireland, also the UK, and even further afield as well. I'm delighted to say hello to a lady, part of a two-piece from County Cork, who've been entertaining the multitudes around that particular area for this past 10 years. They're extremely well known in the area and have had a lot of success and have a full musical family indeed. And I'm delighted to say hello to Irene Ring of Dermot and Irene Ring. Irene, how are you?
Hello, Jerry. Nice to talk to you.
Same as that.
And thank you very much for this opportunity to interview us.
It's a real pleasure, Irene. Tell me this: yourself and the other half are you're on the road about 10 years.
We're on the road 10 years. We started out in February 2010, Jerry, and we decided to do it because our family were growing up and they were going to our eldest son Dermot plays with drums with Robert Mazzell, and Aidan, and he has his own two-piece called String Box with Tony McLaughlin, and so we decided to go on the road, and we put a programme together, and it worked out very well for us, and then we decided to record a single, and then we did the CD, and our son Dermot produced that CD actually, and we were delighted that some of his band members, Martin Cleary and Charlie Arkins at the time, that they played on it with, and Declan O'Hare from Jimmy Buckley's band, so, and James Bullen, so it was great to have them on, and our son Aidan as well, he played on that CD as well, so.
Brilliant.
It was a great experience, yeah.
Indeed so. So you decided you wouldn't let the boys away with the music, and both of yourselves would go on the road as well. Fair play, that's excellent. And you were doing social dancing.
Social dancing, yes. It's actually very, very enjoyable. We do a very versatile programme. It's we play in Wexford and between Wexford and Tuam, and it's a different programme. A lot of the nights when we go out, and it all depends on what the people like and what they want, and so I really enjoy it, and like to put on the good show, and that's what it's all about.
Indeed so, isn't it just? It's not just the album. Yeah. The album, I'll have to say, is very, very well produced. It is absolutely top quality stuff, and some cracking songs on it. Give an Irish Girl to Me, Precious Memories, Old Dungarvan Oak, etc. Some good songs on it, and well done on the production of it on the album. That's superb stuff. Now you were going flying. You were playing, as you say, all over the place, like from Wexford to Tuam. That's taking in quite a big area of the country.
It is. Yes. I like playing in all the different areas because you have different dancers and they have different tempos, and they like a change, and and we've made very good friends out of it, and we've had loads of phone calls since the COVID. People missing their dancing, and I wish we were playing for venues that we would have been playing, and wish you were playing with us tonight. And it's nice to get that bit of recognition,
Indeed so.
From our fans, yes.
Indeed. Now tell me this, Irene. You must really, since the whole lockdown and everything else, and this is something I say to almost all singers. I'm sure you're no different. You actually miss meeting the people and all the friends you've made along the way.
Yes, we do. We really miss it because it just happened so suddenly, and I'm just hoping. I actually have kept in contact with loads of them on Facebook and messaged them, and there's mornings there you wake up and there's a message on your WhatsApp. Hope you're doing okay this morning. You wouldn't get one of those every morning, but from people that we've got to know through the business. And that's very nice to get a message like that.
Indeed, I bet it is. It's sort of it kind of keeps you connected, with the with all of the people that or at least some of the people anyhow that you've met out and about on the road.
And as well as that, I think our local radio, Jerry, has all the local radio stations around the country have done phenomenal in work in keeping people connected, and they play such a wide range of music, and I think that they need more recognition. That some of the programs have been axed, and some of the presenters are gone, and it's an awful shame.
Indeed, so.
But I think there is a huge need for the local radio to keep us connected.
Indeed so. I think one of the things that there's been the biggest uptake of since the lockdown is actually online and streaming services and all of that will just come into its own, really, in keeping people connected.
Yes, absolutely, because a lot of people, a lot of the bands have stayed connected as well by doing the concerts for an hour, and I think that's fantastic. It takes an awful lot of courage to go on and do something live, and I think that's where the passion of the musicians is coming out. To stay connected, and I really admire them for doing that.
Indeed so. Tell me this: have you done anything like that yourself along the way?
I haven't, for personal reason, Jerry. I haven't. I haven't done anything like that for a personal reason. So
right.
I talk about that some other time.
Right. Okay. No problems. Okay. No problems. Okay. But you're still keeping you're still keeping an eye on what's happening. You're still keeping us connected as much as you possibly can be with with as many people as you can be along the way. That's
yes, we are, and we intend to stay there, and we really will look forward to getting back when the time comes. We really are looking forward to getting back, and I'm just hoping that it'll be sooner rather than later, But I have to say, speaking to promoters from around the country, their concern is their patrons and safety of their patrons, and they said that they will not open their venues until they're 100% sure that their patrons are going to be safe.
Indeed, so that is a major fact of it, and you can totally understand. The fears of particular venues, and you can understand the fears of the people who go out and see you and go dancing. I mean, this is it's not a game, unfortunately. It's very real.
It's very real, because you have people there that are travelling they travel maybe 30, 40 miles to a dance, Jerry, and you have to be there for them, and you have to make their night very enjoyable. And I just take my hat off to every musician going around the country. I think they're brilliant on the social dancing scene as well as the big bands, as we call them. But I think that these people, it's lovely to see them coming up and say, thank you very much, we had a great night.
Yes.
And that's what it's all about for us.
Indeed so.
Going home happy.
Indeed so, yeah. That definitely must make it. That sort of must make must make the night and must fulfil the thing. And somebody says thank you very much. It really must be a great feeling for you. To hear that, and at least you can go down the road home and say, at least that person was happy.
Yes, and you have these people, Jerry, are going dancing. They're not just going 1 and 2 nights; they're going 3 and 4. This is their retirement package, and that's why it's telling on them now. Really, they're just they're really concerned that they'll never get back dancing for a long, long time.
Yes, I know it. The thing about it is, really, it's been. It's been 3.5 months at this stage, and I know to some people that seems like an eternity at this stage, but when it's all over, I think everybody will look back and say what a time, what a time it was, and fingers crossed, everybody will be at that stage safe and well and able to come out again and able to go out to the dances again.
Exactly, and I just think there'll be. But there may be some of them who might be a bit apprehensive at the start. But I just think that when it's safe to go dancing again, that they should go. You know, I think they've had enough at this stage.
Yes. Well, definitely when it's when it's safe to do so. So, how are you spending your time since the lockdown? Have you taken up gardening in a big way or anything like that?
No, I keep myself occupied by I do accounts. And that's what I've been doing for years.
Okay.
So I just keep myself occupied by maybe for about 4 or 5 hours a week.
Right.
And so that's what's keeping me sane at the moment.
Right, okay. No, I was just wondering because there's been a major uptake, I can't tell you, it's singers up and down the country. Singers who've suddenly found that they had a garden and suddenly became quite proficient at mowing the lawns and planting flowers and even some planting vegetables and all the rest of it. So I reckon there's going to be some singers with gardens that will be world class, I really do.
Well, I actually do love gardening as well. I've inherited that from my mom, from my late mom, and it's one of the things I really enjoy. And I do a lot of walking. It clears my head, and I just stay out in the fresh air as long as I can. So it's
indeed, walking
you have to be positive.
Yes,
you have to be positive. Yeah.
Exactly. That's the thing. A lot of people have taken up walking. Somebody said that there were people walking who have never walked before.
Yes.
Indeed. Irene, listen, it's been lovely to catch up with yourself. Listen, pass on our very special, our best wishes to your other half, Dermot, and good luck with all you do. And listen, fingers crossed, as soon as it's safe to do so, you'll be out and about and in full swinging, singing action once again.
Oh, we will, Jerry. Yes, I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody again. And hopefully before Christmas, it'd be great.
It would indeed.
Before Christmas, anyway.
Irene,
fantastic.
Thank you indeed, Irene, for joining me. Great to speak to you.
And thanks very much, Jerry, for having us on. Thank you so much.